very fucking long time don't see. Well, it feels like it anyway, but I can't remember the last time I went now. I think November, maybe end of October, November, somewhere around then. Quite a bit to cover really, because as usual, I've been random. So, no longer fishing Reddin. Yeah, that, excuse me, runny nose is like 2 degrees, ain't very warm. Yeah, so, yeah, I just think I had enough up and down the fucking motorway all the time. I needed something new, and yeah, basically, sorry, there's quite a few people walking past there. I'll explain in a minute. Yeah, basically, there's a lad I know, Bug, I've known him for years. He's fishing a lake that was fairly local to me. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I didn't notice it at the time, mind, but anyway, so he had a good fish. I was like, fucking hell, where's that from? And he was like, oh, so and so. I'm not sure if I'm going to name it yet. I mean, it doesn't make no difference because you can't join till January anyway. Yeah, it's called Frogmore, right? Anyway, it's a lake up the road from the carp pond where I basically cut my teeth fishing years ago. Yeah, the old guy used to run it, didn't like carp anglers basically, which whatever, and it's fair enough. Anyway, but some big carp in there. There's always been some decent fish in there, but this one particular one's done £43 something, and I'm like, fucking hell, it's on my doorstep, you know what I mean, compared to Reddin and that. A few rules that are a bit of a pain in the ass, if I'm honest. You can't use bigger than 2.5 tester rods. Minimum £12 line, that's not a problem, so I use 12 anyway. 2 rods, which is fine. But other than that, nothing stupid, you know. It's pretty sensible really. So I had to get a new set of rods and then a new set of reels to balance out the rods, do you know what I mean? Because 2.5 tests is like fucking hell. So it's like a garden cane after I've been using 3.5, 3.75 for donkey's years, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'll do a little pan. I'll try. So it's urban, proper urban. Those houses never used to be there. I think they've been there about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years now. So yeah, I think it's 6, 7 acres. It's going to be hard to pick up, I appreciate that because of that sun. But there's a swim opposite there, that don't really get fished. 2 swims opposite there, so basically there's a 22 swims I think it is. Quite a few, but you know, it used to be a more match orientated venue, and it still is to an extent, but hopefully you can see all this all right. Soon find out in a minute. Yeah, it's been, yeah, the old boys come up here, sit on the seat box all day long, you know. It's a bit of a mix, but there's a lot of carp in there. Say a lot, I don't actually know how many's in there. A couple of hundred maybe. It's pretty deep in the margin, shallows up in the middle. Yeah, quite a few 20s by all accounts, and then there's one big one, yeah, that's been banked a few times actually. I think it come out, when did it come out? Christmas Eve? Day before Christmas Eve? I think it was down in weight from its previous catcher, but still 42 ounces, and it's a banger. It's a fucking proper banger. I'm like, really? So yeah, I thought, do you know what? Reddin ticket ends March. They want renewals end of this month, and I'm like, fucking, that's another 500 quid. And I was just like, I ain't doing it. I've had enough now. I've done what I wanted to do at Reddin pretty much. Every time you go out there, it's more like a circus, you know. All the so-called legends and celebs, whatever, you know what I feel about them. Yeah, so they're started on Whistler now, and it's, you know, because the fish are getting bigger, which is, you know, I'll get it, but it's not for me. I mean, on air, well, it's Thursday night, and there's only one other person on, you know what I mean? So, and I could rock up here, you know, with an hour's light left and still set up somewhere sensible. Chance of a fish, obviously. Yeah, so that's it basically. And then I've been in touch with Linear Fisheries, because I've had my name on a syndicate. School kids. I've had my name on a syndicate for like 8-9 years ago on a syndicate. Anyway, with COVID and all that, all got pushed back. Anyway, Steve got his invite this year to start. Sorry, last year now. It's January, isn't it? Bit paranoid about my car. Actually, it's just in a lay-by just there, but yeah, kids got a nasty habit going, oh, that's not a scratch. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. yeah, so basically Steve got his offer in November. He's not been up yet. He's been busy with work and all the rest of it. And I was like, well, I put mine in at the same time, so I contacted matey at Linear, and he was like, oh yeah, he said your number whatever in the queue at the minute. He said you'll get an invite in the spring. He said, but I don't know if it'll be May or June. And I thought, right, okay, bit shit, because obviously if I was staying at Reading, you know, I'm going to renew for a couple of months and be gone, so it was pointless. Anyway, found out about this. This ticket starts, started yesterday. Oh, fuck it, that'll do. So I fish this up till sort of May, June, whenever the Linear ticket comes up, and obviously keep it going for winter because it's nice and local, you know. Plenty of fish in there. Some nice ones as well. Real nice fish. Yeah, and it's only just been opened up for night fishing. So I believe it was January last year. It seems weird saying last year now. Now we're on the 2nd of January, by the way. Yeah, so it was only last year, and like one of my mates had like 17 fish in a night. Like, fucking hell. So yeah, I mean, if you're having catches like that in the winter, it's worth going out, isn't it? It's bending a rod, say light kit. It's gonna be fun, I reckon. So yeah, the rods are out, as you can see. Say 2 rods. Yeah, got them out on the usual, basically on one on the fish meal, one on the monkey shit. Usual homemades, just a bit of whole and crumb boilie over the top, a little bit hydro slate over the top of the boilies, I should say. Yeah, it's quite weird looking at people's houses, but is what it is, isn't it? Obviously they never used to be there, so yeah, there's been a lot nicer when they weren't there, I should imagine. But like I said, couldn't fish it back then, but yeah, the old boy's no longer, so his son's running it now. Yeah, so watch this space. Hopefully we'll have a couple. I don't know if I want 17, but a bend and a rod will be good. It's going to be so much fun. I'll say little reels, light rods. I reckon it's going to be good. But anyway, I'll keep this updated, and Happy New Year. Alright, well, that didn't take long. Okay, now, just making a brew. And this little bugger steamed off. Not the best angle with my phone, but just set it up quickly because getting back by £14. Clean as you like. Give me a quick spin round. Same as dark really, because he's proper nice colours. But obviously I've had to use a light just so you can see it. Fucking freezing to be there. Isn't it, mate? Proper cold. There you go. There's markings on him. It's quite a thick little fish actually. Happy days. Happy 2025. Sweet. It'll do nicely. Immaculate condition as well. Fucking pucker. Here we go then. Freezing my nays off. Fish number 2. Oh, I should roll my sleeves up really, but never mind. Only a little scamp. If you look at his double, I think. Come on, mate. Come on. Don't be a dick. Oh, come on. Just have it. There you go, look. Fucking hell, like a bar of ice. I must be mad. But it's another one of my fishing rule. Bits don't work in winter, apparently. Yeah, that'll do. I ain't gonna do the other side, but yeah, 2 fish in less than a few hours. Happy days. Here we go then, fish number 3. Just tucking myself in because my fucking ass is cold. That's an understatement, it's freezing. Yeah, fish number 3. I lost one about an hour ago. Felt decent, but they always do when you lose them, don't they? But yeah, this is a proper banger. What was he? £15, something like that. Not the biggest, but certainly fucking pretty. Right, mate. I'm going to be behaving on the mat. I fucking guarantee you won't now. Go on, mate. Good boy. Night shots don't do it justice, does it really? But yeah, Another nice little scaly banger for the winter. Happy days. Look at a little double roll in here, mate. You are, aren't you? Since you're being behaved at the minute. Let's see what the other side's like. Double row as well, the other side? Can't see. Oh. Alright, good boy. Yeah, pretty much, isn't it? Wasn't it? Like a broken lin on the other side. So not the best footage, but it'll do, won't it, eh? Happy days. Good sport. I sell 2.5 pound Tesco of rods. Right, mate? Yeah, 2.5 pound Tesco of rods. I'm using little SS 2600 reels. Yeah, fucking great fun. Even this time of year, it's fucking days, isn't it? Everything's froze, including my hands. But yeah, you won't see that from there. But ice on my fucking waistline. Must be mad, but there you go. Love it. Like that. Oi oi. Back again. Just turn this shit off on my head a minute. Excuse the horn. They're getting bigger slowly. 21.5 this one. Fucking days, isn't it, this time of year? I'll tell you what, it's good sport. On the light setup. Got that, mate. Oh. LBA. Good lad. Come on. Look at him. He'll do, isn't he? It's fucking shit footage. I hate fucking dark. Oh yeah. Don't do it justice at all, but he's a stunning fish. Nice long, lean fighting machine. Isn't he, mate? Big old fucking tail on it. I'll spin you around. Quite noticeable. Big single scale on his right flank. Right, yeah, big single scale as you can see. Oh, light as shit. There's a bite. And it's the first 20 Avenue water. And it's fucking freezing. Believe me, it's freezing. Oh yeah. My fucking nets froze, my fucking waistlings froze. You're fucking stunning, mate. You are. Fair play. Oh yeah, fucking water butt doodah carrier thing. It's froze. Everything's froze. But we're catching them. Put a go. Morning. Well, if I look like an Eskimo, that's because it was -5, -6 apparently last night. Fucking hell. All I knew is it wasn't going to rain, but I didn't realise it was going to be quite as cold as that. However, I was snug as a bug. So far I've had 6 bites, landed 5. Unfortunately, yeah, dropped one. There's a barbless hook wall on there, so, you know, it's going to happen, I suppose. So yeah, well, I can't remember what the weights of them are now. I didn't weigh the last one. I had one this morning at, it must have been about 7:30, 7 o'clock. Yeah, fucking bit of a nightmare really, because somehow it took out me at a rod, and yeah, you know, it's like, even with 2 rods, sometimes it's a bit of carnage. But yeah, so it's about, what, 11:30 now? Something like that. Yeah, just been trying stuff out around the swim. It's quite a nice little swim, actually. Yeah, got that little bit there, so there's plenty of room to mess around with fish and dry kit out and wrapping sticks and all that. As you can see, there's a nice sunny day. There's a couple of other new members set up over there, although I think I'd rather be over here because I bet that's fucking freezing. Yeah, sun shining, as I said. Hold on, fingers and thumbs usual. So yeah, just about to have a bacon sandwich, I think, and then yeah, start stowing my gear away. And everything will be dry, which would be nice. Yeah, so there's another rule on here. As say as a rule, he doesn't want it like a campsite, which I can understand. He's got to keep the people opposite and the houses happy, I suppose. Although the lake was fucking here way before they were. I think the houses have been there 8 years, something like that. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, what he's saying is vacate the swim for a bit, or move to another one if you want to do 2 nights, which ain't a bad thing because it keeps you fucking busy, doesn't it? But he also said, you know, just vacate the swim for a bit and then come back to it if you want. So yeah, bit of a weird rule, but I kind of get it as well, you know. So yeah, I've just redone the rods. Have I just said that? Can't remember now. I don't know. But yeah, just redone the rods, fresh baits, spommed out, a mixture of the fish meal and the monkey shit with the old hydroslate liquid mix that I've spoke about before. A little bit of glug of that over the top. Yeah, fucking spot on the money. So I should be surprised if I don't have another fish, but yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it? I don't know, this seems to throw up a lot of night bites on here. One of my mates is on there, most of his have been in the night, but there again, he only does overnighters, so, you know, but the fish do definitely come out on the day. They have been up till like before Christmas and that, so yeah, it's quite weird to get used to being back down this neck of the woods, you know, with dog walkers and traffic, and I've had quite a few visitors, as you do. I don't mind it though, it's just something different, you know. But anyway, I'm going to crack on, leave it another little shot of the rods, looking all carpy. And I'll tell you what, playing them on 2.5 test rods and them little reels, fucking great fun. I mean, I had 20 I had last night, 21.5 was the biggest. Yeah, fucking hell, it's like, yeah, this is good fun. And the thing is, with soft rods and barbless, less chance you're going to rip the hook out, isn't it, you know? Whereas if you were using like 3.5 and barbless, I just think there's more chance you're going to rip that hook out. But yeah, and I've got to say, the fish have been stunning. They ain't the best pictures. I'll do a bit of an editing and that when I get home, but yeah, I didn't have it set up the best, but that'll get better as we go on. Anyway, bacon sandwich o'clock. Like